Spain and Slovenia say it's time for a total arms embargo and more sanctions on Israel as a result of the ongoing genocide that's happening in Palestine. Both Spain and Slovenia said enough is enough. It's time to put an overall arms embargo, not just from those individual nations, but a total arms embargo from every country in the EU against Israel. They even took it a step further and said that there has been a double standard in the way that the EU has treated Ukraine and defended them versus how they've treated Palestinians and how they've defended them in Gaza. For example, let's look at Merz of Germany and their hypocrisy on the matter, where he says that the strikes on Gaza from Israel are no longer comprehensible and signaled a potential policy shift on the matter. And as you all know, this echoes his recent rhetoric regarding Russia's strikes on Ukraine. But then, of course, Germany goes on to make it clear that they will continue to supply weapons, the very weapons that are being used to attack Gazans, to Israel. To Israel, the same Israel that they just acknowledged were the aggressors and are committing unholy acts of violence in Gaza, while simultaneously providing weapons to the side that they say they need to be defending in Ukraine, and sanctioning Russia and giving weapons to Ukraine to attack Russia, who they also say is the aggressor in that situation. So which is it, Germany? Do we defend those who need to be defended from the aggressor, or do we continue to arm the aggressor while merely denouncing their actions with words? The reality is the nations that are suddenly denouncing Israel's actions as genocidal only with words are only doing so because it's become socially and politically acceptable to do so. But also it's become socially and politically toxic to not acknowledge what we're all seeing happening right in front of us. But just like these same EU powers claim they want peace between Russia and Ukraine while simultaneously supplying Ukrainians with weapons to attack Russia instead of facilitating that peace, they're calling for peace between Gaza and Israel while simultaneously giving weapons to Israel to continue to assault Gaza instead of facilitating peace. Don't listen to their words or even the headlines. Watch their actions, because they will try to manipulate you into thinking that they're against this genocide, when in actuality, we all know these are the same people funding it. But it's really hard to justify funding a genocide that everybody is witnessing in real time. So they gotta lie.